One, two, three, test mic. Okay, so as yesterday I was scrolling on my Facebook and I accidentally saw a post a of a young 16-year-old boy committing suicide because he was sharing his suicidal thoughts with ChatGPT. So today I intended to read some news about AI and saw the boy's face right here. So that's why I decided to read this news today. Okay, so let's just get started right away. Okay, here is the headline. Parents of teenager who took his own life sue OpenAI. Right. I'm reading on BBC News. A California couple are suing OpenAI over the death of their teenage son. Okay, what this mean? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce this either. Alleging, claiming something is true without proof. Claiming, okay, alleging, it means claiming. It is the allege. Okay, allege, to claim. It means claiming something without proof. Okay, alleging its chatbot, ChatGPT, encouraged him to take his own life. But yesterday, when I was reading the comments beneath that Facebook post, I saw his chat history with ChatGPT. So, but I'm not sure if it was confirmed or it's just some fake chats created by haters or not. Okay, to continue. The lawsuit was filed by Matt and Maria Rain, parents of 16-year-old Adam Rainey, in the Superior Court of California on Tuesday. It is the first legal action accusing OpenAI of wrongful death. Wrongful, it means wrong. But I'll just put it up here because it sounds quite interesting and easy to remember. Wrongful, not fair, illegal. Okay, wrongful is illegal, unlawful. Right. The family included chat logs between Adam, who died in April, and ChatGPT that show him explaining he has suicidal thoughts. They argued the program validated his most harmful and self-destructive thoughts. I mean, that's the problem when you use ChatGPT. It's like, it always agrees with you. Like, okay, you are right. You make sense. Yeah, that's the problem. So be careful. You need to have some critical thinking if you want to use ChatGPT appropriately and effectively. Don't just always listen to that AI like all the time. No, you need to have those critical mindsets. Okay. Validate to confirm something. Okay. Validate to confirm. Okay. In a statement, OpenAI told the BBC it was reviewing the filing. Okay. We extend our deepest sympathies to the Rainey family during this difficult time, the company said. Okay, deepest sympathy. Yep, that's the only thing they can do, sympathy. But sympathy cannot revive someone, right? It also published a note on its website on Tuesday that said recent heartbreaking cases of people using ChatGPT in the midst of acute crisis weigh heavily on us. Okay, in the midst of, it means in the middle of. Let me just type it down. in the midst of, okay, in the middle of something during an acute crisis. What does it mean, acute? I am clueless. Okay, acute, severe, intense. Okay, he suffered from acute pain in his chest. Okay, acute. It means severe. Um, in the midst of acute crisis, weigh heavily on us. It added that ChatGPT is trained to direct people to seek professional help, such as the 988 suicide and crisis hotline in the US, or the Samaritans in the UK. I know what that is. The company acknowledged, however, that there have been moments where our systems did not behave as intended in sensitive situations. Warning: this story contains distressing details. Okay, so warning: this story contains details that you might feel uncomfortable. The lawsuit obtained by the BBC accuses OpenAI of negligence. Negligence. Is it the root? Its root is neglect, right? Negligence. Negligence. Failure to take proper care causing harm. Carelessness. Okay, negligence is carelessness. The accident was caused by medical negligence. Yeah, it means it's the neglect, right? Not caring enough. Okay. Of negligence and wrongful death. It seeks damages as well as injunctive relief to prevent anything like this from happening again. Injunctive. Injunctive, related to a legal order that requires or stops an action. Prohibitive. Okay, injunctive, it means prohibitive. Restrictive, it means the state of stopping something. Injunctive relief, to prevent anything like this from happening again. According to the lawsuit, Adam began using ChatGPT in September 2024 as a resource to help him with schoolwork. He was also using it to explore his interests, including music and Japanese comics, and for guidance on what to study at university. Okay, so initially it was for school purposes. Okay. In a few months, ChatGPT became the teenager's closest confidant. Companion. Okay. Confident. It sounds like confidence, but it's something about a person because it has ant right here. So confident is like a person who give you advice to make you feel confidence. Okay, easy to remember, right? Confident. The lawsuit says, and he began opening up to it about his anxiety and mental distress. Open up to it. Open up. Open up is a phrasal verb. And yep, there you go. It means to share feelings, right? Open up, like you feel comfortable sharing your feelings with somebody. Open up. By January 2025, the family says he began discussing methods to suicide with ChatGPT. Adam also uploaded photographs of himself to ChatGPT showing signs of self-harm. The lawsuit says the program recognized a medical emergency but continued to engage anyway. It adds, this means that although the boy is constantly sending his own picture, his own image of him harming himself, like the cuts or something on his body, the chatbot, continue with it. Like he keeps the conversation going. Yeah. And according to the lawsuit, the final chat logs show that Adam wrote about his plan to end his life. ChatGPT allegedly responded, "Thanks for being real about it. You don't have to sugarcoat it with me. I know what you are asking, and I won't look away from it." That's the problem with ChatGPT, guys. Like, it always gaslight. I think us. I don't know if that's a word. Like, it's it always conquers with us and sugarcoat. I forgot this word. Like, sorry, guys. Sugarcoat to make something unpleasant seem nicer. Okay, sugarcoat. So it means like sugar is sweet. Coat, he means cover, like cover something but with sweetness. Sugarcoat. Okay. That same day, Adam was found dead by his mother, according to the lawsuit. And the family allege, I forgot this word again. Where is it? Allege, claim. Okay, allege, claim, allege. The family alleges that their son's interaction with ChatGPT and his eventual death was a predictable result of deliberate design choices. Deliberate. Yep. ChatGPT, it's always deliberate to respond to its own responses. Yep. Deliberate. Intentional. They accuse OpenAI of designing the AI program to foster psychological dependency in the users and of bypassing safety testing protocols to release GPT-4o, the version of ChatGPT used by their son. Bypassing testing protocol. What does it mean, protocol? Protocol. Office set. Okay, protocol. I mean rules. The rules. And lawsuit lists OpenAI co-founder and CEO Sam Altman as a defendant, as well as unnamed employees, managers, and engineers who worked on ChatGPT. In its public note shared on Tuesday, OpenAI said the company's goal is to be genuinely helpful to users rather than hold people's attention. What does it mean? Okay, I need to think carefully. Genuinely helpful rather than hold people's attention. So it means like ChatGPT is designed to help people as quick, as effective as possible, but not trying to make people rethink or hold a conversation for too long. So that's why ChatGPT always give the fastest results. Right. Okay. It added that its models have been trained to steer people who express thoughts of self-harm towards help. Help. And the Rainings lawsuit is not the first time concerns have been raised about AI and mental health. In an essay published last week in the New York Times, writer Laura Rayleigh outlined how her daughter, Sophie, confided in ChatGPT before taking her own life. Confide in, it means trust. Okay, confide in means trust. Confide in. trust someone with private thoughts they go confide in and in trust. It means open up. Okay. And Miss Rayleigh said the program's agreeability in its conversations with users helped her daughter mask a severe mental health crisis from her family and loved ones. Oh, that sounds uncomfortable. I mean, see, I told you before, ChatGPT always agree, no matter if it was about suiciding, it was about suicidal problems. So AI cater to cater to cater to. I forgot this word. I forgot this phrase verb. Cater to provide someone wants or needs. So cater to, it means serve. Okay. And AI catered to Sophia's impulse to hide the worst and to pretend she was doing better than she was, to shield everyone from her full agony. Okay, this one's weird. Agony. Agony. Extreme physical or mental pain. Agony. Okay. Agony is extreme pain. And Miss Rayleigh wrote, she called on AI companies to find ways to better connect users with the right resources. Okay. Um, in response to the essay, a spokeswoman for OpenAI said it was developing automated tools to more effectively detect and respond to users experiencing mental or emotional distress. If you're suffering distress or despair and need support, you could speak to a health professional or an organization that offers support. Details of help available in many countries can be found at Befrienders Worldwide. In the UK, a list of organizations can help is okay. That's all. So me myself as a young boy, sometimes I have mental distress and I still seek ChatGPT for help, and it does actually work. It helps me, but like it was really fast. I felt like the conversation wasn't long enough to make make me like think deeply. So if my suggestion was that if you have some kind of mental problem, like you feel a little bit depressed that day, uh, and then you should care about your physical health. Like you try to sleep early that day, try to exercise to get to to get those positive and healthy dopamine for yourself. Except do not try to abuse, do not try to like abuse AI as a mental professional. It did good. It does good in terms of like scientific research or coming up with ideas. But sometimes it is also good for mental problem, but it's just not as realistic as talking to your real relatives, real friends. Okay, so that's all for today's episode. If you like the video, please hit like and subscribe. And please comment down below the next topic that I should be reading about. Okay, thank you. See you later.